Hello, future engineers. Good day. We're going to continue our discussion on estimation. Last time we tried to estimate. No, we have the previously we have the excavation, and then as well we have the concrete. No? We tried to estimate how many bags of cement, no, for that specific volume, the sand and the gravel required per uh, class of proportion. Now, in the masonry, we actually this part will be we're tackling about the masonry nga part or the masonry works. The masonry works, medyo similar gyapon no, naaya po yung nga ang pamaagi. There are also class mixture or proportion that we need to follow, and then for that specific mixtures na po proportioning gyapon nga required. So let's start our discussion on the masonry. Actually, other nga tawag ani is CMU, concrete masonry units, on which si concrete hollow blocks is one of this. So concrete hollow blocks is popularly known as CHB. So CHB stands for the concrete hollow block. Now, kani si concrete hollow blocks, si CHB, it is classified as load-bearing and non-load-bearing blocks. Sir, unsay kalainan aning duha? When we say load-bearing, aside nga mas dako-dako siya no, generally these are 6 inches to 8 inches or we don't know. The load-bearing blocks are used to carry load aside from its own weight. So aside ni self-weight, si load-bearing blocks ga-carry og other loads, no? Structure loads. We are referring with the structure loads. Si non-bearing blocks or sometimes no ginatawag na pud siya non-load-bearing or non-bearing blocks. These are blocks intended for walls, partitions, fences, dividers, and the like, carrying its own weight, whose thickness ranges from 70 millimeters to 100 millimeter. That is 3 inches to 4 inches. But take note that non-load-bearing blocks is not only limited to this size. Na po yung mga 6 inches yapon nga non-load-bearing or non-bearing blocks. But the difference lang yun ilang duha is that si load-bearing, they carry loads aside from their weight. Si non-bearing blocks, they only carry their self-weight. Kaya ginatawag na itong self-weight, no? So this is the CHB. I believe you're already very familiar with CHB because CHB is a very common construction material in the Philippines. Now, so in the CHB, kung yung tanawon, now we have these openings here. We call this the core or the cells. So the standard CHB has 3 void cells and 2 half cells at both ends, having a total of 4. So we have 3 cells in the CHB, 1, 2, 3. And at the end, actually, this is supposed to be a half, no, assumed to be half. But depende maguna siya sa kuan food manufacturer, they have different kuan, manufacturing equipment, so on and so forth. Muna siya nga, it is very important no, when buying a CHB, as much as possible, isa rin mo ang kuan, supplier for that CHB. Kay, basin masayip ka no, pag-estimate if pili na sa kaglay ng supplier. Okay. These hollow cells vary in sizes as there are different manufacturers that uses different types of mold. Mo tong giingon nga lahi ang size ani depende bang good pod sa manufacturer. But in this discussion, we'll follow a standard size of these holes of these voids or these cells in our calculations, no, later on. CHBs are a common building material in the Philippines, used to lay out the structural skeleton of a building to reinforce later on by beams and columns. So generally gid no kanang nauban mga residential structures, inyo makita nga naguna ang wall pero si beam ug si columns is wala pa. So mo ning ginapasabot diri nga generally in the Philippines, CHB ang gina-layout to become the structural skeleton before adding the columns ug si beams. We mainly use CHBs for modular use, price, and portability. Walls built with CHB have the following advantages and disadvantages. So, may advantages ni CHB? Si CHB, that is durable and strong, non-combustible, and then fire resistant, affordable, barato na siya, readily available, yes, this is very readily available, daghan ka supply, and weather resistant. But depende gyapon lagi na sa manufacturer, you should check no the CHB nga imo ang madawat. So na mga kuan manufacturer or supplier ng ilang CHB, imo lang hikapon, pulpog na. And then there are also other manufacturers na solid jud ang ilang CHB. But the disadvantages for CHB is the complex installation, labor intensive, and time consuming. Yes, time consuming is ano kay, and then labor intensive and complex installation because per block imo na install dira, you have mixture and then sudlan pa na nimong holes and then mag etc. no. Taas-taas siya. Unlike with like for example the precast nga mga kuan construction, diretso na siya butang dali na jud kaayo, but wala na siya na sila lain advantages and disadvantages. Now, what are the common types of HB in the Philippines? So aside nga natin load bearing and non-load bearing, now we are talking about the types according to the size. So na two common types no of CHB sa Philippines according to size. Na ito ginatawag nga 6 inches CHB and 4 inches CHB or 100 mm CHB. Nganong kuan man na so sir, unsay 6 inches, unsay 4 inches. So the standard kuan hollow block, actually kanang kuan hollow block naka-standardize mo gud na siya. Ang size no. Let's just assume that this is the kuan CHB. So unsa man na siya sir, unsa 4 inches. Buta na to no, this is the width and then this is the length and then this is the height of the CHB. Kani si kuan, kani si width, this is varying. Pwede na siya 4 inches no, or 100 mm, 6 inches, 150 mm, 8 inches, no, 200 mm. But the height, that is at 8 inches or that is at 200 millimeters or kung meters ang istorya, that is 0.2 meters. And then the length of the CHB is at 16 inches or that is equal to 400 millimeters or equal to 0.4 meters. So kaning kuan ginatawag na 6 inches nga CHB or 4 inches, atong ginapasabot ana is the width, no? We have 4 inches or 100 mm or 0.10 meters. Napod tayo 6 inches or 150 mm or kaning kuan 0.15 meters. Mo na siya, take note of that. Mo na itong ginapasabot for 6 inches and 4 inches. Typically, kani si 6 inches ginagamit for tall fences, septic tanks, exterior walls, and bathroom walls. Mo na siya si 6 inches kay baga mo gud siya. As if ideally si 6 inches is better for exterior walls to help protect the structure against weather. So sa po na siya sa reason nganong exterior walls po siya is since baga po siya, ma-ensure nimo na with the weather mas protection no, it performs better than the other one than the 4 inches than the nipis nga one. And as well for the septic tanks and tall fences. See 4 inches, this is typically for low walls and interior walls. By the way, unsa din ang consider, unsa din ang interior walls o exterior walls. Sibutan na to no, this is your perimeter. This is your house. So, sibutan na to, nagplano ka diha, kana siya. Kinay walls diri diha, whatsoever, etc. Karon, exterior walls is katungkuan. Exposed directly to weather. So, for this example, this is the exterior walls. So, ideally, much better if 6 inches yung gamiton that. Though that is not really required nga dapat 6. Others use 4 inches. That is up to the contractor, to the designer. And then the interior walls, kani sa sulod, that we call that the interior walls. Mo na interior kay sulod siya sa structure. So typically, of course, interior walls is 4 inches. Okay. Now, what are the main components of CHB laying? So, kani magod sa CHB, di ba, if you have a CHB, tinagsa, sabi buhaton na, di ba, imo na gina, patong-patong, block by block, and then layer by layer. So, imo na tanawon na, if we have a wall, and then na CHB, buta na to, no, this is one type of arranging the CHB. So, if you have a wall that is arranged by block, and then we have layers. Naka-layer na si CHB when we install this on site. There are three main components of CHB laying, and they all play an important role in making sure that the structures stay and are durable. The components of CHB laying are CHB, of course, this is the basic building blocks. Unsa may naa sa CHB laying, of course, walay laying of CHB if there is no CHB. Mortar. Unsa man ning mortar, sir? Si mortar mao ni siya ang kuano mixture of cement and sand nga ginabutang nimo sa concrete cells no katong core for the CHB. Mortar helps to bind everything together and provides compressive strength to help the concrete or the CHB become more durable. And then the rebar, of course, sa wall na gina siya kabilya, di ba? We have CHB na mortar na po'y kabilya. So it mainly provides tensile strength and holds the wall together. That is the main components of laying. So advice niya, make sure that these materials no sa CHB, atong sa mortar gani the cement at the sand and then for the rebar nga magkuha gani ka ni supplier nga ilhan nimo nga ensure gyud ang quality. Eh kung maglailhay kag supplier, lailhay man ang kalidad, di ba? And much better if usa ra gyud as much as possible. Okay, kanipod. Let's discuss first the CHB patterns and arrangement before we proceed with the actual estimation of the CHB. Gusto maning patterns and arrangement. Actually, there are several patterns and arrangement for the CHB. But in the Philippines, common CHB arrangements is we have the running bond and the stack bond. Running bond, most common CHB pattern in the Philippines, used in construction and composed of CHBs that are offset by half. No? Ang kaniyang pagka-install is that si CHB is offset by half per layer. Kada layer ay offset nga half. With a core filled with mortar and rebar. Stack bond is the opposite of running bond. Composed of CHBs directly stacked above each other and aligning the joint. Now we have this ginatawag na structural bonding. This is the pattern of masonry units when you bind them together to form a wall. So kaning bond ensures that the wall is stable, strong, and distributes load evenly. Naman na siya. The first one, kaning common ninyo makita, we call this the running bond. And then the second one, so if you notice no tag half na iyang interval na atay CHB diri, and then next layer is na offset nga half. Now, for the stack band, this one is stack band. Imo lang gi-stack ka diretso. Gi-stack lang nimo sila diretso, no? Straight from bottom to above. That is the stack band. So, in this study, we want to know the quantity of materials needed for a certain masonry work. So, mo na tong goal diri. We need to determine the quantity of materials for the masonry work. So, sa may kinang generally this the estimation no comprises of the following: determination of the quantity of CHB, ang cement and sand for laying, cement, sand, and gravel filler for the hollow core or cell, cement and fine sand for plastering, cement, sand, and gravel for foundation or footing, the rebars, and the tie wires. So kaning sikoan, kaning cement, sand, and gravel for the foundation and footing, we have already discussed this in the previous discussion on the concrete works. Si rebars and si tie wires will discuss this in the next meeting. In this discussion on the masonry units, so we are very particular on the determination of the quantity of the CHB, and then this is the mortar, no mortar for laying and filling. the core. And then this one, kaning number 4, this is the mortar for plastering. Now, estimating the materials for masonry work using hollow blocks could be done in either of the following methods. So, estimating no, the materials, not the fundamental method and the area methods. The fundamental method, this is the volume method. And we'll discuss that in the next video.